So start with the solubility analysis. In this now we will discuss with the solubilization. So what is the meaning of solubilization? Solubilization is a phenomena in which we start or we perform the solubility enhancement techniques or procedures. So in solubilization, what drugs with poor or aqueous water solubility. So in the pre-formulation should include limited experiment to identify possible mechanism for solubilization. It means before starting the manufacturing into the pre-formulation studies, we follow or we perform some experiments related with the solubility, or we see that how much or which are the possible mechanisms through which we can improve the solubility of poorly water soluble drugs. So after this there are some mechanisms or means of increasing the solubility, which are, or these are the mechanisms through which we can enhance the solubility of poorly water soluble drugs. So first technique is addition of a co-solvent. By adding a co-solvent we can improve the solubility of poorly water soluble drugs. So in this, such as co-solvent, alcohols or any other organic solvents, alcohol, methanol, ethanol, chloroform, so they are co-solvents. So what is the mechanism through which co-solvents work? So co-solvent disrupt hydrophobic interaction of water at interface. Interface is the surface at which two different states meet. That is known as interface. If this is a solid and this is gaseous environment, this is solid, so this surface is known as interface. So at interface the hydrophobic interaction disruption occurs. So जैसे ही हाइड्रोफोबिक इंटरेक्शन डिसरप्ट होगा तो क्या होगा कि सॉल्युबिलिटी जो है वो इम्प्रूव होगी विद द हेल्प ऑफ co-solvents. Example of co-solvent is camphor water. Camphor is water insoluble drug and we use chloroform as a co-solvent in camphor water preparation. So after that, first addition of co-solvent, second technique, that is solubilization by forming molecular complexes. So in this technique what we do, we make some molecular complexes, such as we use some carriers. Carriers means those substances which after addition they make the aqueous or they make the poorly water soluble drug more aqueous into the formulation. So this by forming molecular complexes. So these complexes could be such like urea, cyclodextrin, etc. After that, third technique is solubilization in micellar solution. So in micellar solution, the twin which is used, that is 0.01 molar twin 20 solution. So with the help of this solution we can improve the solubility of poorly aqueous soluble drugs. The next technique is micronization. Micronization means size reduction. Size reduction in micro range from 1 to 10 micron. So by reducing the particle size, when we decrease particle size, through this we can increase the surface area. So as the surface area would increase, there would be more surfaces available for the water interaction. So ultimately the solubility will enhance by decreasing the particle size. So through micronization we can decrease the particle size and improve the solubility. So there are two techniques through which we can decrease the particle size in micro range, that is spray drying and attrition. Next is nanoization. In this, we decrease the particle size into nano size range, that is from 200 to 600 nanometer. Now, for this nanoization, we use pearl milling and colloidal mill. In this colloidal mill, we can get the particle size range into the colloidal size range. Then after that, next method is use of salt form. It means we can make the salt. For example, if A plus B, when we will mix them, we will get one salt. So this salt would be water soluble. Acid and base, when we will add this acid and base, then we will get a salt, and this salt would be water soluble. So this is the salt formation. So when this technique doesn't work, salt formation, so if the substance is neutral in nature, if the substance is neutral in nature, then we cannot make its salt form. So, and in case of very weak acid or base, again we cannot go for salt formation. And the next thing is that the precipitation of unionized drug in GI. अगर precipitation होता है drugs का unionized form में GI में, so again in that case we can go for co-solvent addition. When we will add co-solvent, the precipitation won't occur into the formulation. Then next is use of precipitation inhibitors. So in this precipitation inhibitors, we can use inert polymers such as HPNC, PVP, PVA and PG. They are inert polymers which will inhibit the formation of precipitate into the formulation or into the solubilization technique. Precipitation, when it occurs, whenever we will solubilize any drug into the medium or into the solvent. So when we will add excess of drug, so after the level of saturation, the amount which is left undissolved, or that is the state of super saturation. At that time, the salt which remains undissolved. So at that state, the dissolved content again it start to crystallize itself. So this phenomena is known as precipitation. So we will add precipitate inhibitors into the formulation. For this purpose, we can change the viscosity of the medium. Precipitate inhibitors क्या करते हैं, जो आपका मीडियम होता है इसकी विस्कोसिटी अल्टर कर देते हैं. विस्कोसिटी अल्टर होगी तो क्रिस्टलाइजेशन जो है वो इनहिबिट हो गए, वो नहीं होगा. और वी डिक्रीज द इंटरैक्शन, और थ्रू दिस प्रेसिपिटेशन इनहिबिटर वी डिक्रीज द इंटरमोलिकुलर इंटरैक्शन इन बिटवीन द क्रिस्टल्स. सो क्रिस्टलाइजेशन टेक्निक जो है वो प्रिवेंट हो जाएगी. दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन prevent the formation of precipitates. Next method through which we can improve solubility is use of solvent and hydrate. So what is solvent and hydrate? So in this solvent, whenever we perform the method of crystallization, जब भी crystallization होता है तो जो भी crystal बनते हैं into this medium, जो भी surrounding में liquid या solvent होता है, तो क्रिस्टल बनते समय सराउंडिंग के सॉल्वेंट को अपने अंदर एंट्रैप्ट कर लेते हैं. सो दिस इज नोन एज सॉल्वेंट. सो एंड इफ दिस सॉल्वेंट इज वाटर, देन दे आर नोन एज हाइड्रेट्स. सो सॉल्वेंट और हाइड्रेट अगर हम फॉर्म करते हैं पुअरली एक्वस सॉल्युबल ड्रग्स के, देन दिस सॉल्वेंट एंड हाइड्रेट वुड बी मोर soluble as compared to their pure forms. The next method is solid solutions. सॉलिड सॉल्यूशंस का मीनिंग ये होता है कि हम यूटेक्टिक मिक्सचर्स फॉर्म करें या सॉलिड डिस्पर्शन फॉर्म करें. यूटेक्टिक मिक्सचर वो होते हैं जिनमें हम सॉलिड्स में मिक्स होते हैं. whenever two or more than two solids, when we will mix them, the one solid start to melt another solid. So this method is known as, or this phenomena is known as eutectic mixture. So this by with the preparation of eutectic mixture and solid dispersion, in this we use beta cyclodextrin. with the help of this carrier we make complex of poorly aqueous drug. So this complex or solid dispersion when we will form would be more soluble as compared to the single drug. So this was solid solutions. After that, solvent deposition. In solvent deposition, what happens? Poorly aqueous soluble drugs, when we will dissolve this poorly aqueous soluble drug into organic solvent, the drug will get solubilized, and the solvent, now we will deposit this solution onto the inert or hydrophilic solid matrix. So through this we can improve the solubility. Then next method is molecular encapsulation with cyclodextrin. Again the phenomena or mechanism is same, that with the beta cyclodextrin we can encapsulate or make complex of poorly water soluble drug, and we can increase the solubility of the compounds or poorly aqueous soluble drugs. So this was the methods or mechanisms through which we can improve the solubility of poorly water soluble drugs. Thank you.